I'm basically Persian, but they bum Persian, so I don't know what I am anymore.
As they call us, pavement specials.
Pavement special, but we last the longest. How good are you at playing with raw meat?
I love that show, mate. Gyms. First job was like 3,500 rand working full time, so.
How did you survive off 3,500 rand?
Yeah. Then now we're at a stage where, thank God, I'm now co-owner of all 14 branches as well.
For a reason, so keep it small.
Is that what you used to?
I'm used to performance.
Come on, this is so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of the Cookcast. Today, our fellow Samaritan, aka the boxer, aka the entrepreneur, aka the Greek bull, the Greek god. I got Nick over here. Nick, please introduce yourself to the family and tell us what we're all about today.
Hi guys, my name is Nicholas Mavris. I'm a co-owner of Fight Club South Africa. It's a biggest gym in South Africa, but when you put it into perspective, actually the biggest boxing gym on the continent of Africa. It's got 14 branches across our wonderful country of South Africa, offer boxing fitness, offer private sessions, and if you're just looking for something different, we're the place to be.
Lovely. So, maybe I'll start boxing, because I used to be a boxer back in the day, Nick. You don't understand. I almost did a white collar. Then they said I need to stop because I might hurt someone.
Well, we have one on the 28th.
No. So, I'm running Cape Town Marathon, so I can't put myself in situations.
It's a good
you save the body, age is not on our side. Okay, Nick, so before we even start this thing, tell the family, you said you're Greek and Portuguese, right?
Yeah, I'm half Portuguese, half Greek. Mother's Portuguese, dad is Greek. Obviously 100% enforced that only, so technically I'm only 100% Greek. He doesn't recognize the other half.
Yeah.
You know how the stubborn Europeans are. Exactly.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm basically Persian, but they bum Persian, so I don't know what I am anymore. So half Pakistani, half Sri Lankan, and a little bit South African. I don't know.
As they call us, pavement specials.
Pavement special, but we last the longest.
Exactly.
So, Nick, I thought you're half Greek, half Portuguese. I thought you may be more Greek. I'm going to say you're more Greek.
Well, I am more Greek, yeah.
So I thought today, let's make something. Obviously, I don't know how good you are as a cook.
I rate myself.
I'm an air fryer cook. That's the way I do things.
I'm just not a cleaner, that's
okay,
all.
Same.
I like to make mess,
yeah.
I just don't like to clean.
We got other guys that take care of that for us.
Exactly.
So I thought we'd make a gyro bowl today. Chicken, sweet potato. I'm going to teach you obviously in the air fryer and the microwave, you know.
It's a gyro bowl.
You see?
Yeah.
Gyro bowl, there we go.
Correct.
But we're going to do it in the most basic way possible. So we don't need to be chefs to make this.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's for everyone.
All my kings that aren't chefs but want to impress all the ladies, this is for you today.
And it's healthy. That's the whole point of this Cookcast.
So I'm going to give you this. We got the chicken here. How good are you at playing with raw meat?
I love touching raw meat.
Okay, wait, let's do this safe. You stay right here. I'm going to grab you. Okay, do you want to wash your hands for the viewers because they are the ones?
Maybe we should, exactly.
So
they don't catch anything.
But I'll do it again.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just
so
for the
I
sake
have
of
the
doing it.
Dettol on deck. Let's go to the kitchen. There you can see, Nick's hands are about to have Dettol. So you don't tell us that we never washed our hands.
Exactly. No COVID or any other diseases yet.
No. As you can see, Nick is thoroughly wiping his hands the COVID style way. Okay, step number 1, Nick, we're done. Let's go.
That was probably the most difficult step.
Okay, we're not cleaners, so that for something for us is very uncomfortable.
Very different.
Okay, let's see how we do this, boy. I'm not saying I'm a professional cutter. Okay, Nick, the chicken is open. My next question to you is, what's the spice that you use on chicken?
Generally, just garlic salt, bit of cayenne pepper, and that's it.
Greek way.
Nothing more to it. You don't need anything else.
Okay, boys, unfortunately, all I have is salt and pepper. So
that also works.
That's what you're gonna do. While you do that for me, Nick, let me see how your technique looks.
Do you have a bowl?
You want a bowl? You want to put it on this beautiful little...
We can put it there too.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Can I just go for it?
Chicken, bro.
There we go. Nick knows what's up.
Exactly.
Okay, so...
Is that why you asked me if I'm scared of handling
That's
chicken?
why I wanted to know if you're going to touch the meat or not. So
No.
While you do that, right, I want to just go through all of my beautiful questions that I have to ask you today. Okay.
Amazing. Let's get
started. It's nothing crazy. You just got to go straight with your honest opinions, honest answers. So
for that, yeah.
Thought the easiest way to start is let's talk about discipline. Okay. So Nick, while your hands are clean, let's go. Where you are now versus where you were as a kid. What was the kind of kid you were when you were growing up versus the man you are now? Have you always been someone that loved boxing, fitness? Did you see yourself where you are now when you were younger?
Very funny story. I always want to be a soldier. Always loved playing with that. That was where I wanted to
Okay.
be. Then
Like military vibes.
military vibes, bro. Like
You want to serve for
legit.
country.
Yeah, wanted to serve for the country.
Yeah.
Special ops type of thing. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
always the dream as a kid. And then grew up loving football. Then it got to a stage where you get to matric and you have to now make decisions as to what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Not everyone knows that, so I just tried to go into something that was my passion, which was in sport. So then I actually started doing my undergrad in sports psychology at UJ.
Yeah.
And then I actually got my honors in BSc Sports Science at UJ as well. So I
Hey,
did
Dick,
my
you got a
honours as
degree,
well.
man. Yeah, wait. Respect this, man.
So I did my degree and then my honors. I got a full stipend. I actually wasn't an academic. Funny enough, I used to struggle in school. And then something just clicked and I enjoyed it. And I actually got an academic bursary for my honors year. So I didn't pay anything for that, which was nice. And then South Africa doesn't really recognize like sports psychology and sports science and the importance of it here. It's more overseas.
Yeah.
And then I just had to diversify. I started working in corporate gyms. First job was like 3,500 rand working full time. So
How did you survive off 3,500 rand?
yeah, it was tough, eh? I mean, there were
Obviously
actually
you were at home
times-
for now.
Yeah, I was at home for the time being. Then personal things, and then I was sleeping in the gym for a while. Actually, not a lot of people know the struggles when you get there.
Yeah.
Then I started, then I went to Planet Fitness, then I worked my way into Fight Club, started as a normal manager at the Brooklyn branch there, and now
BTA.
I'm, exactly. So I started, actually sleeping in the gym there because obviously money was a bit tight and sleeping in the back room, and then now we're at a stage where, thank God, I'm now a co-owner of all 14 branches as well.
All 14 branches. Do you hear that? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's wild.
it's been quite a journey, but it's been a fulfilling one.
I feel like that's like something that we need to touch upon because I think a lot of guys think life changes if you just wish and you hope. But I feel like you and I speak a lot about momentum in life. And if you're not doing something and on a daily basis, nothing's going to change. And I assume you obviously had to grind. There were tough, long, hard days. But you had to obviously see a vision and trust yourself.
Yeah, there's
Trust that process.
been many days where you're just waiting for something to happen and it just doesn't happen. And to stick to that grind and that motivation for the longer term goal, it's not easy, it's something you have to practice in your daily life. And I don't know, without the dedication, like everyone just thinks you're going to win the lottery or someone's just going to come and give you 20 million rand to kickstart your life. Like
every day,
it doesn't
no one's
happen.
going to come save you.
Yeah, but also like if you don't have the basic principles in place, what are you going to do if someone just gives you 20 million rand? You're going to spend it in a month, you're done.
100%.
You're done. So,
But you have to find ways to obviously, when you made money, invest it back and make sure you're using the money to obviously go for what you want.
exactly, 100%, bro.
Okay, lad, so I got one more question before the chicken gets
Shoot, let's do that.
salmonella. I mean, it already has salmonella, but here's one thing. Because now you are co-owner of 14 fight clubs in SA. What's the one biggest mistake that young guys make, or even just entrepreneurs, when it comes to wanting to either take over a gym or own a gym?
So the biggest mistake is, what's the best way to put it? It's almost like people try and just take over a model that they don't understand.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. So like, I feel when you started from the ground, you actually start to develop on how you want to run your own gym. Because just trying to buy into someone else's model doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. It doesn't mean that fits into your lifestyle.
So you can't just do a copy paste.
You can't just do a copy paste because maybe that's what worked for someone else. No one's story is the same. No one's projection is the same. So you just got to find, if you don't start with the basic principles, you won't understand. So when you start at the bottom, you start to understand customer service, you start to understand all that, and then only can you implement that as an owner.
So you almost got to be in the system to understand how the system works.
Because if you just get given the ownership, you don't understand anything and you don't understand what your staff are feeling at the bottom as well. Because you've never been there. So how are you going to now lead a team? It's not just about being an owner. You've also then got to be a good leader to grow your business.
And get people to do what you want, obviously.
Exactly. That's
Listen and do.
right at the bottom, how can you tell me you've ever known what it's like for that trainer who's earning minimum wage to get to the top? Because
you've been there, so you understand the struggles.
Exactly.
Someone speaks to you, you know how serious some of those chats are.
Yes.
100%.
And everyone's going through like challenges in life and you try and help them through that. Like, especially as an owner, like my main thing is to help build guys and teach them life lessons. It's not just a matter of this is just a job, do what you're supposed to, and I don't care about you.
You want them to eventually leave and say, I want to start my own one day.
Exactly.
But I've learned everything
Yes,
through
exactly.
who I've worked with.
Exactly.
Love it, love it. Okay, Nick, I think it's time we cook this chicken, boy.
Awesome.
Okay, so, as you all know, we cook the lazy way, yeah? We're gonna put this in the air fryer. Have you ever cooked chicken in the air fryer?
Yes, many
Okay,
times.
easy game.
It's not as tasty, but it works.
I don't know, man. I think like it gives enough juice inside, crisp on the outside. I don't know. I think I just love the air fryer, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the air fryer is practical. It definitely works for
If I would be anything, I would be an air fryer. Facet of all trades, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay, so let's go over, put this in the air fryer. So, what I normally do is I just throw it in like this, bro. If it decides to come on.
If you're not scared of touching chicken, that is.
Nah, okay, so chicken is there. Just shake that a little bit. And then to make it a little bit better, keep it there for me. I'm gonna take a bit of olive oil, nothing crazy, because olive oil is still calories.
Yeah.
That's it, simple.
And olive oil is expensive.
And it's very expensive. Okay, into the air fryer, we're gonna go, check how cool this is, bro. Within the air fryer, you don't even need to do anything. You just go to the chicken setting and you start, bro. Done.
For you, that works.
That's easy, boys. Come on, I'm teaching you life lessons here. Okay. So remember they said we must clean our hands every 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Got one for you there, Nick, if you need.
Thank you
Just
so
gonna
much.
do this. Okay, so while that's going, ingredient for the bowl, sweet potato.
Yeah.
Now you obviously understand the benefit of sweet potato.
Yes.
Beautiful for performance.
Exactly.
Looks better than a white potato because there's a bit of color.
Healthy carbs.
And
Not
you know,
all
like,
carbs are bad.
you know, the Maoris in New Zealand are so big and they play rugby so well because they literally live off sweet potato. They grow it themselves. And I bought the one from New Zealand. Cara orange sweet potatoes from New Zealand, but from Woolworths. So, so I was gonna ask you, do you add anything to your sweet potato? Because all I do is I put salt and pepper, genuinely.
Well, salt and pepper and a little bit of cinnamon gives you a completely different taste.
100. So this is what I'm gonna do.
It's also good for your blood levels.
100%. Keeps your blood levels and sugar levels stable.
Exactly.
So look, I'm gonna do this, right? I put this in the microwave. 5 to 7 minutes, that's it. Just throw it in, close
Show
it.
people the
5
lazy way
minutes.
out.
Done.
Better roasted, just saying, guys.
So chickens, I know, but we don't have 45 minutes because 5 of them are gonna call me soon. So look, you've obviously been around the boxes. I wanna know, from a boxing perspective, like, what's the mentality that a boxer must have in order to succeed this time around and this age in this country? Obviously, overseas is a very different culture.
Very different, but they're very different models. So especially here, actually a lot of the foreigners come here.
Yeah.
So like from Zim and from DRC, the guys come here looking for opportunities because there's no money in their country for those kind of sports. And also, Fight Club has given a platform in terms of employing actual boxers because they're professionals, they got their licenses, they've got everything they need, and they fit into our model. So we also give them job opportunities which other people don't. And then, as you know, with our sport, there's a lot of corruption and a lot of things going on in the background.
100%.
So yeah, it is kind of basically either you got a good reputation or you know the promoters and you know the right people and you can get fights more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some guys who struggle to fight once every 4 years. It's just a matter of that. And sometimes, especially if you are not a popular South African or you're not a popular guy from DRC, they don't give you fights. Or they set you up and they give you short notice fights. They'll give you 2 weeks notice. In the meantime, Assad's been preparing for 3 to 6 months for a fight. And then just to build up the SA boxing, they like to do that. So they'll build up an SA boxer to pad their records, give you like the tougher guys from like DRC or from Zim, or wherever the other guys are from, just to build their record. And yeah, here it's more about getting the right promoters and stuff behind you, because if you don't have the right promoters, you don't get those overseas opportunities. Because some of our guys here have the skill to compete with those guys overseas.
100%.
But unless you're with the right management or the right promoters, you won't get seen. It doesn't matter. It's not based off your skill, unfortunately, anymore.
Yeah. So then, what do you think young boxers are doing wrong that want to become that professional, fight overseas and start making a career from it?
So what the young boxers here especially are doing is, I've seen a lot of them, they get an opportunity to go overseas while they're young. Once they've gone to like amateur games or they've gone to the Olympics, they want to continue their career here. And if you've got an opportunity to go to a boxing gym in the UK or the US, it's best they take that opportunity because they have different facilities and you have a bigger platform to be seen. Here, they want to make themselves like a hometown hero from East London or whatever it is that they want to do. but it doesn't equate to what you can get and the level of experience you can experience overseas and the money and the actual. It's a whole life there. You're a professional boxer. That is your job.
You live like
here.
that.
You have to get a job because
unfortunately,
boxing doesn't pay you.
Yeah.
And some of these guys are like, when you're starting out, some promotions don't pay you, and then even if you're still like at the beginning of your career, you're getting about like 4,000 to 6,000 rand.
Yes.
And then
well, that's food money these days.
And then your coach also takes between 15 and 25%.
Yeah.
So what are you getting out of that 6 grand after you trying to do it the right way? You're trying to get your nutrition in, you're trying to get your training in. You don't really come out with much.
That's why.
And I get it that they build it to try and see the bigger picture in the future, but not everyone makes it, bro.
100%.
Okay, so bro, this super tail is like so crazy what you can do no matter. But you did ask for a ball, so now I'm gonna give you a ball. Let's go see through ball. Okay. I got a trick for you, but I wanna see maybe if you wanna change up the recipe or you wanna do the way I do it.
We can do the way you normally do.
But listen, there's literally 2 people.
Don't close yourself off to the things, son.
So you put that in.
Yeah.
We've got 2 massive ingredients for you. And really take this to a whole new level. You got honey and ground cinnamon. You put one warm sweet potato. The honey like melts into that sweet potato. Then you put your cinnamon on it and coat it while it's still obviously moist like this.
The bit of anything, but it sounds good.
So you want to do all this, all according to you two.
As long as it's got a chick bottle on it.
No, like easy. Shout out to the some guy gave me this honey. I can't even buy this at Woody, so no one can get this honey. It's raw honey, proper raw honey. I think there's even a flavor of this raw honey. Does it give a flavor? Macadamia honey. Imagine who even makes that? Oh no, this is perfect. Okay, so can I just go for it? You tell me to stop.
Hey, you measure with the eyes, bro. You go with what the right amount is. Remember, you're teaching me something too.
I reckon you go with the feel, because that's how you cook in my eyes. You know, we don't copyright people's recipes. You may go, before I get in trouble, tell me all shut. And maybe kick me out the house. Wait, any curses?
Make sure you keep up.
Thank you, Nick. Nick knows. Seems like he's in the same process as me. Okay, let's see how much ground cinnamon you like.
Well, I like the taste of cinnamon, so it's a personal preference.
Right. So now you're just gonna mix that around.
You don't like using spoons and stuff with your hand.
Listen to that sound.
Keep hard with the hand.
I wouldn't use my hand. You gotta use it.
Start watching this technique.
I was just doing it like this. But the idea is to, it's like you're roughing them up because they're still soft. You know, like we molded these super little. Okay, so these are more than like the smallest thing. Oh my god.
That sweet smell.
Look. Beautiful. So, I think what we can do, because the chicken's almost ready. Chicken's done. We got a sweet potato, let's build our bowl.
Yep.
So like I said, it's quick and easy because most of the things are done. You got cucumber and then, are you a salad person?
I love salad. He said it is the fundamental, right?
100%, but don't forget that feta. I don't have any feta because you had out journey. But I got a little bit of cinnamon.
Add it to me, bro.
Okay. I feel like you're safer with this knife.
Am I safer?
Okay.
You worried I cut you?
I'm scared you cut your finger on this thing and then I get sued. And I got no medical aid here.
Damn, that was my plan when I got you. I was
No
hoping
bags, boy. Sorry.
So how do you like it? Do you like it
like
bigger pieces or?
I bought the small one for a reason, so keep it small.
Is that what you used to?
I'm used to performance, you know. It's not about what it looks like, what you can do.
Okay. Hey, damn.
You can hear someone told me that before.
Hey?
Someone told me that before.
I want to know who told you that.
Nah, it's a joke, boy. It's a supermodel.
That's your... Sounds like it.
Okay, but Nick, so you're at home, obviously, who cooks genuinely like?
So
Nick's married, by the way.
Well, engaged, but...
Engaged. Don't go near this, bruh.
We're going... Yeah, exactly. Don't go near this, bro.
It's out of this game.
I'm out the game, unfortunately, for the other people.
Kids are coming.
Exactly. Well, marriage first, and then...
Okay, so
the kids will
who
follow.
cooks in the house?
So what we found works best, obviously because we're both very busy and she's also got her own career she's pursuing, that we actually split days. Usually Monday, Wednesday I will cook something, and then Tuesday, Thursday she prepares something. Obviously we try and be as healthy as possible and as quick as possible. And then like Fridays and weekends we wing it because we have a bit more time to obviously prepare and cook. So I like the shared experience.
We found the balance.
Yeah,
100%.
The problem is you put it on one person.
Like me,
Feel like you're doing everything.
24/7. It's okay. Tali gives me love. I just cook.
Well, you see. Otherwise, it comes with resentment.
Yeah, but also like for me, when I cook, right, I obviously want to know what I'm putting in.
Yeah.
So I think it's better that I cook because I'll always ask Tali like, what did you use? How many of this did you have?
Yes.
And it might actually make her a little bit upset, to be fair. It's not like I'm questioning everything she did.
Yeah, exactly. I get you.
Wow. Rabbit food.
Most nutrient dense food.
This is some good lettuce.
99% water.
Portion it out, yeah?
Okay.
So salad, cucumber, sweet potato, chicken. Then we're gonna make that hummus, or sorry, tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Little.
Hummus is not great, guys.
I thought it was Portuguese.
No, not even.
Nah, I'm joking. All I know of Portuguese is chorizo. The sausage.
And they're good with chicken. Peri
And
peri.
they-
Peri
yeah.
peri chicken.
Prego any day.
And espetada.
Yeah.
But the right way. Made on the bay leaf stick with a lot of salt.
Over the plate like this.
No, on the souvla, on the spit.
Sorry,
That's the
on the
best
spit.
espetada. Otherwise it gets dry.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, don't forget the Portuguese rolls, boy. When you go there,
Exactly.
be waiting
Oh
for
yeah,
the food.
you need the one of the
I
proper
overindulge with
flour.
butter like that. Oh. And then I overeat before I even eat my food.
And then the caipirinhas with it, usually when it's nice and hot.
Did you ever go to the Zito land?
I love
That's
Lizzie.
why I know, because when you say caipirinha, I know immediately.
Exactly. No, unfortunately now it's not quite a thing anymore.
Nah, it's a bit unsafe, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
It used to be a family day, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's become more of a party thing now.
Okay, Nick, you're gonna hand it in or you're gonna spoon?
Well, it's spoon
Okay.
for the effect.
Did you hear that?
I don't know how sexy my hands look on
I've
camera.
never been asked to spoon on
Why not?
my show before. First time ever for that one.
Spooning is king, bro.
Big spoon or small spoon?
Big spoon, bro.
Yeah, definitely big spoon.
Bit weird if you just want to be the small spoon.
Sometimes it's nice to be held.
If you're going through something.
Yeah. You know, stories and changes in your life, always. Okay, I got my head chef doing all the cooking there. Oh boy, the chicken is ready.
Also is our bowl. Good timing.
That is perfect. Does that look like salmonella? Nope, that's the perfectly cooked chicken in an air fryer. And this is real cooking. This is real cooking. So let's go like this, boy. Okay, so we got our chicken. Wait, the chicken is white because we're adding tzatziki. Hey, this, Nick,
Not all the spices I wanted,
Nick
but
did
it's
the spicy,
It's
boy.
a variation.
Nick did the spicy, I'm just saying. Let me help you, Nick, hold on. Respect Nick,
Exactly.
boy.
That's how you like it. So perfect.
Okay, we need to make that sauce now, right?
Yes, we do. Do you have lemon? Fine, we can do the cheat code. But
Okay.
you need the tang from the lemon as well.
So, you got everything you need, now you just need your topping, right? So,
Small bowl.
get your small bowl right here. How do you make the tzatziki sauce again? It's just yogurt.
It's generally just full fat Greek yogurt with a bit of
So I'm gonna
lemon,
use one of our
lots of garlic.
Tupperwares.
So this is the cheat code for tzatziki. It's not the real one. So use full fat Greek yogurt usually, a lot of garlic and some lemon, a little bit of olive oil on the top.
Well, I have garlic here for you.
No, I mean we can do that too.
No, but I know what you mean, minced garlic. Milk.
Yeah, usually you do that. And
Don't
then
go
you
with garlic
give it a nice
today.
stir. You need it nice and thick. So it's a thick sauce. It's not really
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
runny. If you're getting the runny one, then it's probably not a authentic tzatziki.
Like how we're gonna make a fake one, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna lie. But listen,
Plus, most of the Greeks also like dice some of the cucumber inside
with
the sauce. as
tomato,
well.
right? They put a little bit of tomato.
Yes.
I've actually seen that. Okay, so look, I bought a fresh low-fat yogurt. It's up for you.
Fake one as well, guys. Need
No.
need the full
Oh,
fat.
shit. Yeah,
That gives you the right.
but the top of
experience.
it gives you like a nice little, you know what I'm saying?
Little bit.
You want to stir?
You go ahead.
Let's stir this thing. See, it's still quite thick, you see?
Not bad. It's Woolworths quality, I guess.
Just keep it at the bottom, I mean at the top though. Okay, so how much we gonna do? 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, do 2 tablespoons. That's perfect.
Oh shit.
Don't worry.
So the lemon it out.
Didn't you say that was Tali's job?
Yeah, shit.
Exactly. Just do a bit of lemon there.
Okay. What is this?
That's your cheat code. That's what that is.
Smells Greek.
That's the garlic powder. You're right there.
Yo, boy, that's strong, man. Yo, you didn't tell me that there's that much. Be careful there, boys.
I've never used this cheat code.
I don't think you must use a lot because it's quite hectic, boy.
Then we don't have enough yogurt, so I think that should be good.
Okay. Give it a mix, yeah? Does it smell Greek or no?
Not as garlicky, that's all. Remember, garlic is king, bro.
Okay, so Nick, you got the sauce. How are we gonna apply this sauce?
My preference is you smother everything. I don't know what your preference is,
Okay, so this was the before, as you can see.
as you can see.
You know, I need a thumbnail for my own vibes here. Okay, oh you boy.
I'm waiting for you. Then I'll drizzle the rest.
You got it, Nick.
Awesome.
Let's pump it up. So I have something that I want to do that's not so Greek,
Okay.
but it gives a lack of South African vibe after
Let's
this.
do it.
What do you reckon? You like throw it on everything, whatever's left, just. Then we're gonna take Tabasco and
We're
we.
trying to make it look camera friendly, bro.
I know. Instagram worthy.
Exactly.
What do you reckon of eating Tabasco?
Otherwise, it's not
over
a
here?
it's not a real
Not a
meal
big
if
dish.
it's not. Yeah, Tabasco we can hit it.
Like a red Tabasco. What do
But
you
I
reckon?
mean, you know when you Mediterranean, it's proper chili. But we'll do your.
Boy, I got these things, but you're gonna die. No. I don't know if you wanna die, boy. Does he wanna die?
Do you want to die? That's the
Boy,
question.
this thing. I don't know, boy. He'll die.
So just put what you're also
Okay,
gonna
okay.
eat.
Just put this, boy.
That's
not
just for
die.
show.
Okay, how much would you put on?
You could show me. Tabasco is your thing, man. This is the weak one. The green one's a bit stronger. Just saying for our viewers. Typically
it's
9
early.
minutes.
I got 9
Yeah.
minutes. You wanna answer quickly and just say, hey, Sad's just currently busy.
Please, we're done in 2 minutes.
Okay, boys, the final product is here. This actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
It does look very good.
Nick, you surprised me.
Did I surprise you?
Yeah.
Well, that's always a good thing.
I don't know, gym guys can't cook, boy, but today you look like we know what we're doing.
No, we know what we're doing.
Okay, so you try first in case I die.
In case you,
In case I die.
unless you put some extra stuff in here for us.
I smell that Tabasco, boy. Yo,
Yeah, you smothered it, and that's how you're supposed to. How are we supposed to do this chicken, right? Take a
gotta
full.
get all three right in there.
Exactly. It's like a full.
So I'll be
full
it.
bite. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. The Tabasco is actually a nice touch.
Give a bit of kick.
It's nice with the tzatziki, surprisingly. And that's how you enjoy your food. If you don't make a mess, you're not really enjoying it, are you?
Yo, that goes very well together, I won't lie.
Nice combination.
Tabasco makes this dish, I don't know.
No?
But I
It's
can
nice
taste
making
the,
the tzatziki, yeah.
I can definitely taste the difference.
Know what you're having for dinner tonight then?
Tali, she's gonna eat this. Or you can take it home.
I'll eat it now, bro.
Alright, please,
You have to wait for
Get in the train. And there you have it, boys. Episode 3 of the Cookcast. Do not forget to follow my boy Nick first of all. What's your Instagram handle?
Nicholas Mavris, 77.
Yes, boy, you have to add the 77.
I have to,
Nicholas
it's my favorite
Mavris,
numbers.
77.
Yeah.
Don't forget at Fight Club SA as well.
That's
You got
the one.
14 of them. And obviously, keep an eye out on all of the things they're doing. They got a few more white collar fights happening this year.
Yeah, which
Big
Mazza
events.
is jumping on board with us as well.
Supplement brand Mazza is going to be part of that also. So fueling performance, giving guys an opportunity and benefiting them on the hard work that they're doing, you know. At the same time, do not forget to like this video, comment your favorite part of this video, subscribe to the channel and show Nick some love. Otherwise, you're never coming on the show again. Thank
And don't forget to hype his videos as well.
Let's cook together. The Cookcast, episode 3.
Boom.
Because in second place was a 5-drive suit of the best running club in South Africa. Please make some noise and give a round of applause. The Sunday
Come on! This is so cool. So awesome. And on the line, we have Assad from Sunday Shuffle. Assad, how are you?
Yes, sir. I'm well, thank you. How are you guys? Thank you so much for the warm welcome. We love Sunday Shuffle.
We love Sunday Shuffle indeed. Congratulations. How are you feeling right now? You guys are taking the second spot for the best running club in South Africa.
Now, I must say, it's an amazing feeling considering that we've only been operating for a year. Officially in March was 1 year of Sunday Shuffle. And it's just crazy to see where we started, what the vision was, and where it's gone to so quickly.
It is so awesome. And Assad, you're hosting
You just took the second spot for the best running club in South Africa.
That's wow. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, it's so funny. I start not liking running. It's like Bill Gates not liking Microsoft. So my baby, tell the whole Sunday Shuffle team we're going to come run with you guys soon, alright?
We can't wait to run with you and dance with you after. Do not forget, we're going to dance and have a good time after.
Come on,
We love you, Assad.
Thank you so much, guys.
Family, just thank you so much, Assad. You're off air. Well done.